There she is. Morning, Olive. Missed you. Ready for another adventure? I forgot about the chaos in here. Good morning, team. So, last night was amazing. Well, Fee went home, which was really sad. We both cried. She got the train to the airport. So today I'm on my own for the first time. It'll be my first night sleeping in Olive alone, which is exciting and terrifying. I've booked a campsite quite a few hours away, actually, maybe like 3 hours. But I've got a very exciting stop to do on the way first. But last night, once Fee left, I stayed in a hotel. And then this morning, having had 2 showers in 12 hours, just because, you know, I could, went and had breakfast, and I love a buffet breakfast. A hotel breakfast is my absolute favourite. The breakfast was actually in the ice hockey arena, which is super cool. Today we are going to the original IKEA. There's actually a museum here as well, so I am very excited. I think it's like an hour and 45-minute drive, and we're going to head there. So I'm very excited, as you can tell. I know this isn't quite making related, it's not crafting or anything, but I know that I would love to see this IKEA if I was watching. Sorry this isn't the normal content, but at the moment with travelling, I'm just going to show you all of the exciting things that I'm doing. I think IKEA is pretty exciting. I'm feeling very clean, I'm sweaty already, but let's hit the road. It's not as easy without my co-pilot. Okay. Oh, we're going to IKEA. No, no, no. Oh, we're going to eat meatballs. I'm so excited. Oh my god. I am so freaking excited. The huge IKEA is just there. But before we go shopping, we're going to the IKEA museum. I know, if you know, you know. If you're an IKEA geek like me, this is so incredibly exciting. I think there's actually an IKEA hotel here as well. So obviously I'm not staying there, but it'll be cool to see. I'm like disproportionately excited for what I'm actually doing today. But like I said, if you're an IKEA nerd, you're totally here with me. So I'm doing this for all of you. Thank you for enabling me. Like I need an excuse. Now we've just got to find somewhere to park Olive, which is always a little bit tricky because she's extra long. Let's park her over here with oh, there's a couple of campers over this way. Perfect. We can go in. Oh god, I'm so excited. Here we go. I don't know if you can see, but even the benches are sofas made of concrete. Oh my god, it's going to be a good day. Let's head inside. Hi. Can I have one adult in the museum, please? So they used to use this to make the yarn out of flax, which is kind of like hay kind of thing. So they used to brush it and brush it and brush it like this. So they made the yarn. God, that's hard work, isn't it? Oh, I can do some. I want to do some. My little contribution. It's all about ergonomics, and look, even the sink, dirty, rinse, wash, rinse, dry. It thought of everything. This is a good question for you guys. Leave me in the comments down below what your answer would be. Would you consider drinking hot drinks more often from glass, which can be recycled, rather than ceramic? Interesting, I'd never thought about the sustainability of mugs before, but that kind of makes complete sense. I think I'm going to get some glass ones when I get back. Here it is. There's one of these in almost every IKEA store. These are all of the safety and quality checks that every item from IKEA goes through. That's mad. yeah, all these statistics IKEA, but what we really want to know is how many meatballs. So here is the plan of a room. Sofa, table with a lamp, coffee table in the middle, TV stand, and 2 chairs. Do you want to know how I know? It's on the bloody ceiling! Maniacs. You can do this thing where you pose in a room, it takes a photo and it makes you look like you're on the front of a catalogue. I mean, that's getting framed. Look, I'm on an IKEA cover. So good! And now the gift shop. This could get expensive. Okay, all done. I got a bit of stuff from the gift shop, but I will show you later what I got. I feel like when you're here, you should definitely get something, but I still only spent about 20 quid, I think. I am now heading back to the van. I'm gonna have something to eat, quick drink, and then I'm going to the biggest IKEA store in the world. It's just over there. This is very exciting. Okay, so I'm in. They've got so many house setups. I know if you've been to an IKEA before, you know how IKEA works. But first of all, we'll look around this bit and then we're going to get something to eat and then we'll carry on down to the warehouse. So I'm not going to show you everything in the IKEA because it's just like every other IKEA. But what I'm going to do is show you the things that are different to the IKEAs that we have at home. But I will point out the exciting things in between. So it's really cool. In the sofa department, they have this wall so you can see all of the swatches of all the sofas. But also they have bigger pieces of the fabric. So if you want to try and imagine it on a sofa, you can take the big piece and go and lay it on the sofa so that you can imagine it better. Same with these. There's a couple of covers for sofas that you can try. Smart. I like these. I've never seen these before. Kind of macrame cushion covers. Really nice. So this is about 8 quid, I think. So not crazy, but I could definitely make my own. Hi guys. They seem to have every single product on display. I'm going through maybe my 20th sets of rooms. So they basically have one between each section, which most IKEAs do. You get like maybe one between each section. There's maybe 5 or 6, maybe even 8, 10 kitchens. Oh my god, there's loads. So yeah, if you want to see it, you can. This is also clever. They show you the sink in the different worktops. So if you were designing your kitchen, you'd get a better idea of how it would look. I think that's very smart. So because I've only been in the van for a week, I'm still struggling with storage solutions at the moment. So like the kitchen, I've got too much stuff in the kitchen for the amount of cupboards I have, because I lose one cupboard to the water tank, one to the gas tank and all of that sort of thing. So I'm really running out of space. So I'm going to try and get a rail today that I can hang cups and plates and things from. So we'll see if we can find one. I think I'm thinking of something like this, maybe with an extra rail underneath. I'm not really sure. The other options are all black or gold. I don't think they're the right size. Yeah, they're too long. So I don't think I want a plain silver one. I guess the black would make the most sense. Let's have a look. Oh, I think I could live in this one. This wardrobe is bigger than the upstairs of my entire house. See how tall I am. Yep, short, just as I expected. Hi, is the restaurant open? Yes. Oh, just so quiet. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Wow, I'm literally the only one here. Amazing. Could I get 8 meatballs, please? They have lingonberry jam on tap. Ooh. Okay, so I'm sat here out of the way so that nobody can see me talking to myself. I got 8 meatballs with chips and peas, a lemonade, a water, and whatever this chocolate thing is called. But yes, let's see if these meatballs are the same as our IKEA meatballs. They look slightly different colour. Let's find out. They're a lot nicer. They're like, I don't know if they're the same ones or not, but they taste meatier rather than like a bit sticky sometimes. But this was the same, chips and chips and peas and peas. Didn't have very much of a drink selection compared to the ones back home, so let's see. That is really nice. Ooh. It's not like lemonade, it's more like a hand squeeze lemonade. And then let's try this dessert. So it looks like a chocolate base, kind of like a cheesecake thing. Chocolate base, fruity mousse on top, and then chocolate chips. Yum. Strawberry, oh that's so good. I think I need a moment alone with this. Just looking out the window. There she is. Hi Ollie. This is smart too. Look how you get rid of your plates. Put it on the conveyor belt and it takes it straight round. So smart. I feel like that's something they should have everywhere. I don't know why they don't have it in all the other IKEAs. Save a lot of time. Okay, let's head downstairs. Figured out the storage solution. So rather than getting something for the kitchen, I got something for the bathroom. So it has the metal baskets on the top so I can put stuff in, and then hooks on the bottom. So perfect. Okay, so I need to get some more of these tubs. I got some the other day and they're really good for storage in the van. So I'm just hoping that they have the size that I need. Oh, they have them up there. I need the little narrow ones. They didn't have any in the one in Malmo. So I'm hoping if they're on display, then they've got some. Just asked the person, they haven't got any. I've only got the display ones, which I can't have because they're all screwed together. So that's annoying. Another thing that makes sense here is where they have the stain for the wood, they have all the little swatches. We also need to get a couple of frames because Fee got me the most beautiful prints before she left. She designed them, so I'll show you them when I put them in there at a later date. It's like a full-on garden centre in here. Oh my god, it's absolutely huge. They've even got room setups down here. This place is massive. So it is like any other IKEA I've ever been to, but on an enormous scale. It's got its own garden centre, it's got 2 restaurants, plus the bistro. The warehouse in here is absolutely nuts. Every section that we have in our IKEAs back home, or even the one in Malmo that we went to, this is beyond supersized. Check out this warehouse. Madness. So I'm just walking through the warehouse and I've got the bits that I need. Didn't get very much before we go. Got to head to Bargain Corner. It's not called that anymore, it's called the Circulatory Hub, but basically it's like seconds and things that people have brought back and things that are broken and things that you can get at an absolute steal, like I did the other day. So, oh my god, it's huge. I'm so excited. All of this is Bargain Corner. Amazing. Oh my god, they have a pet bit. They have a pet bit. The little pet houses, which I think has got a panda in it. They've got little carriers. These fit in the Kallax units. They have leashes and all sorts of things. And look at these. Oh, makes me miss my 2 cats. Look, oh, it's even got a little scratchy thing. That's really clever. I like that. Oh, too cute. Okay, so Bargain Corner may have multiplied some of the things in here, but they're all bargains. So now it's time to go through the till and then I'll show you what I got. So back to the van. I'm gonna get on the road because I have a 2.5 hour drive tonight, and then I will let you know when I unpack everything the other end, or possibly tomorrow. Exciting. So it's now a couple of days later. Once I left IKEA, I had about a 2.5 hour drive. The campsite was absolutely beautiful, but I was so tired. It'd been such a long day. I think I'd driven 3.5 hours. Over the last couple of days, I have been spending some time in the middle part of Sweden, and it's been absolutely beautiful. The weather's been amazing. I even swam in a lake, which is very unlike me. Now I thought I would show you my haul of things I have got and some of the stuff I've already used as well. So one of the things I got at the IKEA museum is this t-shirt. I don't know why, but I love Allen keys. Every time you get something from IKEA, it comes with an Allen key, and all of the Allen keys I have are the same size, and all I need is one. But I just absolutely loved this t-shirt, and it was something like £12, which I feel like for a branded t-shirt I was expecting it to be a little bit more expensive. I also got this bag. So IKEA do standard stripy bags, but this colourway you can only get at the moment, you can only get in the IKEA museum. They don't sell them anywhere else in the world. I didn't need another bag, but I just loved it. I think it's brilliant. From the gift shop, other than this, I also got one of the black and white trays that I showed you in the montage before, but I'm actually already used it, so I can't show you it, but I'll put the clip just here of it in the gift shop. It's got the address on, which again is something you can only get if you go to the Almhult IKEA museum. So that's very exciting. I got a couple of postcards as well. This one, which is my favourite lamp in IKEA. This one, just because it's got metallic on it really, who am I kidding? You've seen me picking fabric. I also got this one, which says, happiness is not reaching your goal, happiness is being on the way. I learned a lot about Inva, who was the original guy who invented IKEA. I think he's a pretty cool guy, so I thought having a quote from him on my wall is probably a good way to go. I also got this. Now, I can't show you what's in this, because this is Fee's birthday present. Now, she's going to be watching this before her birthday. Her birthday isn't until November. But there you go. Happy birthday. She's gonna love it. So here's a Swedish thing. At lots of stores, places like the equivalents of Toys R Us and lots of places like that, well, pretty much everywhere actually, they have wrapping paper by the door. So if you're buying a gift, you can wrap it before you take it, or if you're something fragile, you can wrap it as well. But the guy in the IKEA museum wrapped this for me and stuck a little sticker on it. So cute. He actually gave me a spare sticker as well, so I have one. But yeah, that's a cool thing that is in Sweden that we should just have everywhere. Brilliant. That is all I got from the IKEA museum, but obviously then I went shopping in IKEA. Some of the stuff you saw in the vlog I actually put back because I was being very good and I was aware of my lack of space. So the black notice board that was in there, that went back, and a couple of the photo frames went back. There was 2 wooden supports that were in there. They were white. I've already used them, so I can't show you those either. So I said I went in Bargain Corner and I got some bargains, and I did. So I got one of these, which is a star lampshade. It's from their Christmas range last year actually, and they had a couple left, and they were 5 krones, which is 40p? 45p? So I've got one of those for my window at Christmas. So I will show you the pictures in the frames that Fee made me and gifted me before she left, and the black metal shelving unit as well. Let me show you. So for those of you who don't know, Fee is an amazing illustrator. So she does the most beautiful drawings, and I asked her before we left to do me something specifically for the van to bring with me. And she's actually done me 2 things, and I love both of them. So just a bit of context, me and Fee have always been flamingo friends. One of our first days out, we went to the seaside and we actually won matching flamingo toys. And then since then, it's always been our thing. So let me quickly show you one of the pictures she made me that I have put up in the van. Look, it's so cute. It also has the Maker on the Move on here. It's grey like olive, and yeah, I just absolutely love it. I don't know what I was expecting her to do for me, but it's just beautiful. And also, while I'm here, here's the hanging rack. That's what I had my ice cream in Copenhagen, if you remember that vlog. It's right next to the sink, and it just works absolutely brilliantly. Just gives me a little bit of extra storage for when these bits are full. The other print Fee did for me is actually quite a special one. So if you've been here for a while, you know that I love my cats. And one of the hardest parts of being away this summer is not having them around. The purring and the companionship, and also just sticking my face in their fur. If you know, you know. She did me this. look at this beautiful illustration. So she actually did it so it perfectly matches my cat. So Sophie has a little white moustache, Rory has the little prince, like he's got sun cream on his face and his stripy tail, and I wear a lot of mustard. So I just love this. It's one of the best presents I've ever had. She's taken the time to make it. She's done a brilliant job, and yeah, so cute. So this is going on the wall next to the bed so that I can see it every morning and every night when I go to sleep. I missed them. Okay, so that is it. I think I was actually quite restrained about how much money I spent at this part of the trip, because I could have gone absolutely mad. So that is it for this week, guys. I hope you've had I hope you enjoyed seeing the original IKEA and the IKEA museum here somewhere in the middle of Sweden, and I will see you next week for another video. No idea where I'll be. Let's find out. Have a good day, guys. Also, just before I go, best supermarket name ever.